Okay, this is the video at the end of every season where I use the team from the Draft League on the Showdown ladder, and sometimes it doesn't necessarily work out very well, like when you're using a Reg H team in Reg G, but we'll see how it goes. And I've brought a special guest, co-coach Spooky.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, and say hi. You've been in the PDL for a long time. Were you in Season 1?
My first season was season 2.
Okay, so we joined at the same time then.
Yep.
But yeah, we drafted this team together. We each took at least a few weeks of the regular season to play, and we're just going to do some laddering here. So the basic ground rules that I built with here, we built this Kyogre team together actually just now. The rest I threw together myself over the last few days. But because it's Regulation G, this team is still going to be underpowered without Legendary and Paradox Pokemon, but I did allow myself, or allow us, this is the first time having a guest on the channel, not really used to the to wording things like that. I did allow us a restricted Pokemon on each team. And then otherwise, we have 5 teams here. Every Pokemon from the draft appears at least once, even Mischievous, who never actually came to a set this season. And I tried to put some emphasis on ideas that we had for the team builder during the draft, but never actually brought to a set, at least for some of them. So up first, I have this team called Untitled 1 here that is all in on Calm Mind Terapagos. So that's a pretty obvious flaw. It just tries to set up Terapagos and win, and everything else exists to support it. But yeah, that's the game plan for this one. So just basic Calm Mind Terapagos with Sinistcha, Screens Morgrem, Gothorita with Heal Pulse, a couple of Trick Room setters because I'm not running any speed on the Terapagos, and then of course Follow Me Magmortar, and there's the Tailwind option with Yanma. I've even put Lunge on it to lower opponent's attack, as well as Hypnosis. So yeah, should we just get going with that one first?
Let's go.
Okay, I'm gonna get a game with Untitled 1.
I think, the way we built our team actually lends itself very well, or the way we drafted our team, I should say, to a Calm Mind Terapagos team. So I think it was a great first place to start.
Yeah, I agree. It was definitely the first idea that I thought of. You're able to join the game and look at it, right? Like I said, I've never recorded with another person before.
I'm in it.
Okay.
Yep, I'm in it.
This is, I don't know if you saw, I did just power rankings just for fun of the Shuckle Premier League, and I talked about how this channel is definitely very influenced by the fact that I was watching a bunch of Poke-Aim Showdown lives in like 2016. This feels the most like it now, having someone else here.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Zamazenta team. That's not great. When we're
No,
all
it is
in
a
on
little tough.
Terapagos. We do have the Flame Body Magmortar, but I also put Will-O-Wisp on it. I forgot I did that. Hopefully they're not Terrafire.
I'm thinking that we have a Trick Room angle here.
Okay.
Maybe a because their only options to hit Sinistcha. I mean, I guess Chien-Pao as well, but
yeah, they have a few, but
yeah,
it could work. I guess first.
I think if we just go Magmortar Sinistcha lead, I think that might be pretty solid.
Okay. And then I've penciled in Terapagos, but if you want to leave the restricted behind, that's an option. What do you think for the last one? I don't see anything that I especially love here, so we could just slap on Morgrem, but
yeah, I think that might be the best option. Either that or I think trapping is actually pretty underrated. I mean, as we saw, maybe it's not underrated anymore after the big win yesterday, but
yeah, I like I like Gothorita actually if it's a Trick Room angle. We have the Heal Pulse available as well. Let's do that. Okay. So we have Sinistcha, Magmortar. Okay, they let Zamazenta Chien-Pao right away. I kind of want to just click.
Follow Me Trick Room.
Yeah. I was thinking about whether to click Will-O-Wisp in case they set up Iron Defense, but I think Follow Me Trick Room is fine.
Yeah, I think it still works out. You can even start throwing in flamethrowers in Trick Room and just start going crazy.
Yeah, well, we'll see if the Zamazenta terrestrializes.
Right.
But I have some options there.
No Terra. Icicle Crash.
Oh.
Only it was Ice Spinner. Oh.
No
Kills, but burn?
No Flame Body burn?
No burn.
Yeah,
that's okay.
Is it?
We get the turtle in now.
Okay, we get the turtle in. That's true. We get to do something before... I do still have Rage Powder, actually. We get to do something before the Terra Shell is broken. We get Matcha Gotcha or Rage Powder.
Kind of like Matcha Gotcha.
Is it really... Matcha Gotcha is 20% burn is what I'm seeing here. It feels lower. I feel like I never get them, but okay.
Yeah, I actually feel the opposite.
I feel like
they always come in clutch.
I'll just go for a Calm Mind here, I think. We also have the Life Dew as long as Sinistra's still here, which might not be very long in front of the Chen Pao. But yeah, I don't think we have to play too aggressively with Terapagos just yet. And more importantly, I don't think it'll work if we do.
Right. I mean, we did get kind of unlucky and pair into probably the worst matchup for this kind of team. But, we do what we can.
I didn't really think at all about... I mean, excuse me, you don't have a ton of time before you have to go, right? I didn't really think at all about how much we'll play with each of them, but with 5 teams, maybe it'll only be 1 game per team, but we could think about whether we want a second one with this, depending on it. Oh. Okay, they have Sacred Sword.
Is a bit tough. Yeah. Okay, but now we just hit Rage Powder, and we start Terra Starstorming.
I should have... I drank a coffee before we started this, but I should really have a glass of water. Maybe after this game. Only thing is, if we terrastalize, then I'm a little bit concerned about the wide guard. Unless you want to unterra Starstorm Chen Pao first.
Yeah, I think that might be a good middle ground play for sure.
Yeah, I think that works fine because they can't body press Sinistra. They might have.
Right.
They probably have some kind of steel attack, but we'll make them prove it, I guess.
Yeah,
tried to sucker punch.
They went for the sucker punch. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that turn went well.
Body press. That was a perfect turn. They seem not very eager to click wide guard if they do have it.
That's true. We could think about the Starstorm here. Well, I guess we have to think about the fake out.
I think Life Do Protect is the play here.
Yeah, I agree because there's probably a fake out coming.
Yep.
It
is.
And you're right, there's still no wide guard. They might not have it, for all I know. I forgot to put...
And
Rocky.
Heavy Slam, is not doing that much.
I forgot to put Rocky Helmet on this.
I almost think we go for Matcha Gotcha and then Terra Starstorm.
I'm okay with it.
Hope for a burn on the Zamazenta. We've conditioned them a little bit to...
Yeah.
Expect the Rage Powder.
Yeah, they finally got rid of the Sinistra.
This might be a kill. Turtle, unfortunately. Oh, they went for Heavy Slam. We're fine.
Yeah.
Now we have Fake Out. I just want to go Trick Room Protect, though. I think that might put us in a better position.
Yeah, the only question is whether they can knock out Gotharita.
I think it takes I think it only dies to a double up, is what I'm getting at. I think it takes the knockoff, and if they don't double into it, I think we get Trick Room up.
I'm willing to try that then. They're taking some time. I feel like I always say that. They're taking some time, so maybe they're having trouble figuring it out too, but... I guess you never know what's really going on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure nobody had Gotharita, Sinistra, Magmortar on their bingo card on the Reg G ladder.
Probably not.
Ooh, they did double it. Let's see.
They got us.
Oh, and they crit the knockoff. That was a great play by them.
All right, I'm just going to click Starstorm.
That was their win condition, so they had to go for it.
Do you want to get another one with this team, or just move on to the next?
Let's just hit the next.
Oh, we actually did get another attack off, but Zama survived.
We almost killed the Zom. Dang.
Okay, we'll just go to the next one.
Let's just run through them. We'll just.
What did I do next? Untitled 2, Shadow Rider. Oh, it's Iron Defense Body Press Komodo. That's the first of the things that I kept thinking about, but never actually brought. You probably saw in the Discord, I almost brought it against Trico in the regular season, and then I was going to do it in semifinals if we got there. But
yeah, I ended up bringing it on my overcooked parish mode.
Oh, that's right.
I ran Endure Azumarill.
I forgot. But I never brought it, so
right.
I had it in mind. I like Shadow Rider as a restricted to pair with it because it just seems like
all things it doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, very complimentary game plan there. And then let's see, what do I have here? Basically the same Sinistra again. Choice Band, Azumarill, Tailwind, Salamence, Dual Wing Beat, and Iron Head. No Dragon Stab. I guess I was trying to cover fairies. And then a Magmortar again. This one is Taunt.
Like it.
All right, let's go.
Let's get into it.
Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, I don't generally ladder on this account, so you probably saw we are kind of at the bottom of the ladder. But yeah, Galarian, Zapdos, and Swampert. I haven't seen those in a while.
I think Galarian Zapdos is kind of underrated this format, actually. But yeah, Swampert might just be a, hey, I love this Pokemon pick, you know?
Maybe. I was trying Zapdos for a while on my Terrapagos teams. I think to try to check Incineroar. It was okay, but I never quite got it right. I kind of have an instinct to lead Calyrex here, except they have those two dark types. What did I... Oh, it's a Draining Kiss set. Okay. I mean, so that could work. But it just blasts through a lot of this team.
Absolutely. And it's Sash. That's pretty good. Feel like Como kind of hits a lot of these pretty hard as well.
Yeah. We could even think about what ability do I have on? Oh, I have Overcoat. Okay, so it won't be immune to Shadow Ball from Goldango. It's just the only thing I was thinking about there.
Yeah.
We could even lead them together, maybe. Calyrex, another part of the idea behind this team is Calyrex demands so much attention that it can give Komodo an opening to set up.
For sure. Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. And
bring a Sinistra in the back, maybe.
Yeah, I agree. And we could just go... We could just bring more offense with the Choice Band Azumarill, maybe?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, I know it's hard when there's a Miraidon on the other team, but I feel like, you know, the priority damage we could do is not insignificant.
Okay, let's do that. Grimmsnarl, Zapdos.
I actually love this lead for us.
Yeah, it's definitely good.
We do have to be careful about a Spirit Break and maybe a Brave Bird into the Como-O.
Yeah, depending on the Grimmsnarl's attack, it has a couple ways to give us some trouble here. I even might want to think about just double protect turn 1 and see what they do.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable.
Okay. That can help us decide whether we want to trust. Okay, they just set... That didn't tell us very much.
Light Screen Tailwind. Okay. I feel like they almost certainly... I mean, if they don't have an attacking move, that's the only way I think that Grimmsnarl doesn't click Spirit Break here.
Yeah, I think some of them are running foul play now, but I don't really know. I'm not keeping up that well with the meta. And I'm not necessarily sure that this opponent is either.
I almost want to go for the Terra Steel. Maybe try and set up an Iron Defense here.
I'm okay with it.
And maybe go out to Azumarill in the Calyrex slot.
Works for me. Yeah, the Calyrex is kind of under pressure with this Tailwind up. So, oh, they U-turned. Okay.
We'll take that, I think.
I think we will. There's a Miraidon. Okay.
There he is.
Giga Impact.
That's crazy.
The Miraidon might just kind of blow us up now, though. I should have put Ice Spinner on this Azumarill, although I'm not sure it would save us in this position.
I mean, it is resisted. I think we swap the Azu out for Sinistcha and protect with Como here.
Okay.
So you can only hit one of us.
Unless they have, some Miraidon run spread moves. Okay, they just spin for Draco Meteor into the Steel type.
Draco. Okay, so that's free.
Yeah.
We're gaming now. Maybe we go Trick Room.
I agree. Trick Room
and then Body Press.
Body Press Miraidon?
Yes.
Works for me.
That's my thought.
I don't know if there are any Miraidon not running specs right now, so they're probably locked in. Oh, they're not locked in.
They're not, but we live those anyway. We do big damage back. Now, the Goldango is on the field, which makes things a little bit tricky.
Yeah, I wonder what it has.
I almost want to just go for a Life Dew.
I think I agree
Body
with
Press the Miraidon.
Yeah, I think that works.
Because worst case scenario, we're trading Miraidon for Como.
Yeah,
I think
Terra Steel.
And they Terra Steel.
Is it just Make It Rain?
I think it might just be Make It Rain. Maybe it's Specs Goldango.
It could be.
Okay, no, that didn't do any damage. There's no way that's Specs.
It could be Scarf. I've seen Scarf recently.
Yeah. But now, guess what we can do? We can just Body Press.
Yeah. Life Dew Body Press?
Absolutely. I wanted to make a team that was just all of the quote-unquote Zamazentas. Because I was running Registeel for a while. And I'm like, this is just Zamazenta. It was Terra Fighting with Body Press, Iron Defense, Heavy Slam. That's just Zamazenta.
It is. Yeah. So you get those two, Komodo. Play Rough Grimmsnarl. Didn't even quite KO there.
Oh, and they forfeit.
Oh, Goldango just got one shot.
One-shot Goldango. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I love Iron Defense Body Press. It's one of my favorite sets on any Pokemon. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I do a little bit regret not bringing it against Trico Cryogonals. It would have been a bit of a puzzle how to set it up against Crocodile and Gardevoir, because
that's a pretty tough pin. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely have to Terra, but then what type and how do you cover for whatever you leave yourself open to? But I think it could have been solved, and like I said, if we'd made semis, I would have gotten working on that right away.
For sure.
One reason I didn't commit, though, was Trico had just lost to Iron Defense Body Press the week before, so I thought maybe they'd be very prepared.
You'd be ready for it. Yeah.
Okay, we got a Specs Miraidon team. I'm not a very good Miraidon player. It's definitely my worst of the top restricteds, but what did I do with this? Oh, this is the Swagger Morgrim team. So we talked in the draft. You've brought in a past draft. I don't remember what season it was, but Swagger.
Yeah, I believe it was season 3.
Oh, that's a while ago.
Maybe season 4. Yeah.
But yeah, the Swagger Morgrim with the own tempo Tinkaton, so it gets the attack boost but no confusion, right?
Yep. And Gigaton Hammer starts doing numbers.
Yeah, and that was something we talked about when we drafted those two Pokemon together, but I never brought it in the season. There were a few weeks that I thought about it. I think I even had it in my builder once or twice and took it out. I don't know. I forgot you brought Iron Defense, so I'm not certain now. Did you ever bring this during the season?
I didn't bring it. It just the allure of Como was hard to get around. Fair. It just the ability for it to set up and then just win games was, especially in the matchups that I played in, it was hard to get away from.
Makes sense. But yeah, we have it here. Terra Water, Clear Amulet, Tinkaton, just trying to... I've gone fast with this. Max speed, actually.
I don't think we need Clear Amulet, even. because we have on tempo.
Oh, you're right. I didn't think that part through. All right, what do we want then?
Well, maybe Life Orb.
Okay,
go extra crazy.
And in that case, I'm just gonna bump the HP up a bit as well to get to a Life Orb number.
Makes sense.
And then, so we have that duo. I've also thrown on the Persim, Berry, Azumarill, which I know you noticed when we were looking through the teams earlier. So this one can take one Swagger and have the confusion instantly cured. And then,
it looks real good to me. I love the idea.
I don't remember why I made some of the other choices that I did, but there's a Physical Scarf Salamence here with Moxie. I guess that's another way to rack up attack
boost attack, yeah.
And then, I guess, Complementary Special Attacker with the Specs Miraidon. And this is the team where I threw in Mischievous because under the ground rules I'd made it had to go somewhere. So
hey, it's just, Flutter main at home.
Yeah, Focus Sash, max speed, has Icy Wind and Taunt, so there might actually be a situation to bring it.
Yeah.
That is just Flutter main at home. Okay, it's another Zamazenta
team.
This one has
but actually, okay. The biggest issue is that they have Rillaboom, and that's the biggest issue for any Miraidon team.
Yeah, the biggest issue if we want to get Tinkaton going, well, the Zamazenta is an issue for that, but also the Chandelure.
Yeah, Andy's a little scary.
This might not be a great one to try to get Tinkaton going, but that is what I'd like to do if we can.
This is my thought. Let's try a Azumarill Morgram lead.
Okay.
With Tink and Miraidon in the back.
I like it. And Pauzama lead. Okay.
That's kind of exactly what I wanted to see here.
Okay, I don't completely see the vision. What's the idea?
So, one of the biggest ways that we can deal with Zamazenta, first of all, is Thunder Wave.
Yep.
It makes using Zamazenta really tough. And we have the priority Aqua Jet that we can break Chien-Pao's Sash.
I like that for turn
and
1.
Set up for the back.
Okay. Oh, they tried to Sucker Punch Morgram, I guess, because it failed. I don't know what they thought it was going to do. A full para turn 1, okay.
See, and that's the game plan. Now we swagger and Aqua Jet we swagger Azumarill and Aqua Jet the Chien-Pao, and we just kill it.
Protect.
He protects, but it's okay.
We did get the boost.
Did he get full parrot again? Oh my gosh.
Did he? I'm not there yet.
He did.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
We could even parting shot the Zama here and get maybe Miraidon in.
I think that's fine.
I guess it won't weaken Body Press, is the only thing.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, honestly, I still think it's okay. I think they might be going for Heavy Slam anyway.
Sure, we'll try it. Okay, Pow's gone.
That's
another full para.
Die.
Oh my God.
I would quit. I would quit if I were
They
them.
did.
I would. That would be it for me.
Well, there you go.
I'm saying Thunder Wave is miserable to deal with in this format.
Yeah, it sure is. Persim, Berry, Azumarill
just swept.
Yeah, that's right.
That.
We can put it that way. Persim, Berry, Azumarill swept. Okay.
That's the title of the video, if you ask me.
Yeah. Okay. Persim, Berry. Yeah, works for me. Team 4.
Yeah, let's get it.
So this is the other idea that we talked about in the draft, but never actually brought in the season, and that's Misty Explosion Azumarill with receiver Passimian. I don't know that this one's going to work, but we'll see.
I love it. I mean, I like the specs idea. I think maybe it does need a bit more damage, because the historical set is actually weakness policy Passimian. And so you get a huge power and a +2, but I think it will be much harder to do in a Reg G format. So I like the specs Misty Explosion.
Okay. We'll keep that then, and then you have to protect Passimian to avoid taking the damage.
Except for we do have to change Sap Sipper for huge power for that to work.
Huge power only boosts attack, doesn't it? Oh, right. That we want the ability. You're right. I don't know what I was thinking there. I made these teams pretty hastily, I guess.
It's all good.
Yeah, we do need huge power. Okay, what does the rest of this do? So Passimian has trouble with speed, so I thought I had Trick Room somewhere on here. Oh, I do on the Lunala. I have Tailwind Yanma. Just a Life Orb, Salamence, again with the Terra Steel and Iron Head to help handle fairies. Sinistra for redirection, healing, and then, yeah, actually, the only reason I picked Lunala originally instead of Shadow Rider was that I just didn't want to repeat Restricteds, but
yeah,
it is a Trick Room, Power Herb, Lunala, so we have that speed control option as well, and again...
I think it's actually kind of good as an anti-meta pick right now, so I think it would be interesting.
Okay. So, let's see what we can do. Gengar.
And no restricted.
A mystery Gengar. That's their username. And no restricted. And... I don't know. A few different ways they could play this.
I mean, if we're going to get any chance to get the receiver off, I think it's this game for sure.
All right. Do you want to just lead it?
I think we just lead it.
Okay.
And then bring Lunala in the back.
Yep.
And maybe Sinistra.
Works for me. They turn timer on, but they're still maybe they just have timer on always like I usually do.
Yeah, I definitely do it out of instinct at this point.
Yeah. Okay, Whimsicott, Gallade. Interesting. But I think we can just
kind of
send
love this for us. Yeah, Misty Explosion, Protect.
Don't think they're threatening to knock out the Azumarill first or anything.
Nope.
They taunt. That's fine.
That's okay. Check this out.
That almost knocked out Gallade.
It almost did.
Sinistra, Rage Powder?
Now Sinistra, yep. We start Rage Powdering. We got to get rid of Gallade.
Yeah, if they don't Tailwind, then Trailblaze into Gallade should put us in a good spot. They might Tailwind, but...
Yeah, I think that's a fine play.
I also could Terra Ghost the Passimian here, because if they Moonblast with Whimsicott, of course that's Rage Powder immune.
Right.
So
I think
I think I'll do that. Trailblaze into Gallade. Oh, they switched. Oh, uh-oh. This could burn.
Please don't burn.
Oh, no.
Please don't burn.
And the Tailwind. Look at that huge power boosted damage, though. That's what? Double resisted, like 50 base power.
Yeah.
No stab.
All right, we need to get Lunala in.
Yeah.
They're going to Fiery Dance or Quiver Dance. Neither of those are great for us. But we do have Shadow Shield.
Yeah.
So I think if we just swap Sinistra out for Lunala, that puts us in a decent place.
Okay.
And I think we click something into the Whimsicott.
I could Ghost Terra Blast the Volk. I don't think that makes contact.
Sure. Let's hit that.
Okay.
Fine with that.
They taunt Lunala. That's probably fine.
That's okay.
They do Quiver Dance, but...
So this might just kill.
Yeah, it does. Amazing.
Absolutely. Let's go.
There's the Gengar. We have our 2 ghost types in against it. We do still have Shadow Shield intact, and it can only attack one target.
We actually have only 3 ghost types remaining. That's our only type right now, basically.
But if we just double into Gengar, it might knock something out, but we should still beat it. It could have a Sash.
Yep.
Even then, though, we probably have enough.
Yeah, I agree.
I was trying to think about what coverage to put on Passimian, and, you know, I don't love being that dependent on Terra Blast, but Close Combat and Ghost Terra Blast is just such a good combination, especially when I was pretty sure that... Terra Dark Gengar, by the way. Especially when I was pretty sure that I wanted...
Nasty Plot.
Trailblaze. It was... We still knocked it out, okay.
Gengar is so frail.
What was I saying? The Ghost Terra Blast was just too good to ignore.
All right, here's my thought. We go Meteor Beam into Whimsicott and Protect with Passimian.
I agree.
We won a game with Receiver Passimian. We did it, Henry.
We did. It put in so much work in that game, too.
That was crazy. And they just die. The game's over, apparently. How was the game? Oh,
Life Orb.
Life Orb. That's hilarious.
And Shadow Shield actually takes the knockoff, too.
Chop.
So, hey, yeah. we found a Gallade answer for when we have to deal with that some season.
That was awesome.
You know, there's always going to be...
What a great set.
There's always going to be a Gallade in the league.
Yeah, you're right. There will always... That's as sure as the sun will rise.
All right, last is the team we built together. Really, mostly you built this one, but I built all the others, so that's fair's fair.
Hey, I mean, it was the one idea that I had.
Yeah, the one we were
thinking about this.
The one we workshopped right before we started. So just specs Kyogre, and then by setting up the rain, it boosts Azumarill's water type damage. It gives Salamence an accurate Hurricane, and then what? Yanma for Tailwind, Sinistra for Trick Room, and other Sinistra things. So one thing that's good about using this Reg Age draft is that we have such good tail room options. That's been coming in handy.
Yep.
We have that here for this Kyogre, and then last Pokemon, Tinkaton, help open some holes.
Yeah. And give Helping Hand boosts. I think that's one of the best ways to... Man, I almost built this exact team that they have. I tried to run Duskmane for a long time.
I forgot to mention the heat that you thought of toward the end, the Dragon Cheer Salamence with the Terra Dragon Kyogre.
Yes.
This looks tough, though. This looks like it's not going to be an easy matchup.
So it is a tail room. I would assume it's a tail room situation for them as well.
Yeah.
That's kind of the advantage. But basically, for all intents and purposes, that's a Zacian team with Duskmane instead of Zacian is the best way to think about it.
You're right. That said?
I think the lead is Tinkaton Yanma.
Okay.
Because we're immune to Dragon. And Yanma can get a speed boost going.
Yeah.
Maybe a Tailwind, you know?
Yeah.
At worst, we're matching Tailwind, I think, is what's happening here.
And we can even try to click Hypnosis into something if we want. I've gone ahead and clicked Kyogre third. We have 12 seconds
for the
last one. I don't love Azumarill against this Serena. Want to bring Salamence?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's Tailwind. Okay. But we do have... That was a good call, getting the Dragon immunity on the board right away.
Yeah. I think we fake out the Drago and just Tailwind.
Okay. It's the Sash Yanma, so yeah, Torn.
Yeah.
It could be Terra Ghost Drago, but I don't know that they'd go for that immediately here. They might.
That seems
might switch it out.
Seems risky.
Yeah, but Torn can't just KO the Yanma by itself.
Yep. We should start to outspeed with Yanma after this turn as well.
Yeah, we do just match Tailwind.
See, we just match Tailwind. And I'm thinking we just go for a Gigaton Hammer into Regidrago. What are they going to do about it, you know?
Yeah, works for me. Oh, they're
and they forfeit. Let's go.
Let's get another one with this team.
Yeah, let's get a real.
Yeah, I don't think that was enough.
They didn't want the sauce.
No, that was a very good start to that game. I didn't know what to do. You called that lead perfectly. Oh, this looks pretty serious.
This is not a great matchup. That said, I think this is our matchup to get the Dragon Cheer off.
Okay. Yeah.
That's my instinct here. They have whims. What I'm thinking, I think we go for Trick Room.
Okay.
I think we go a Sinistra think Ink lead, and then Salamence and Kyogre in the back.
Okay. Miraidon Wims, nice.
That's what we love to see. So, only thing I'm worried about for Iron is a Draco Meteor, because that will just kill Sinistcha.
But here's what I almost forgot for a second there. We have Mold Breaker Tinkaton this time, so even if they switch Farigiraf in,
this is just fake out.
We can fake it out. Right. Yeah. So Trick Room
this
fake
is just
out.
Absolutely fake out Trick Room. Yeah.
They didn't even switch.
Up.
People always complain about Tinkaton's attack stat, but it's really not even that weak.
No, I think it's decent. I really do.
I was using it for a while in Reg C. I almost took it to an event, but I changed my team toward the end. Anyway.
I mean, I think... So they're going to go for an Encore.
Yes.
Into the fake out. Or into the Trick Room. So that's not great.
No. Especially if they Encore the Trick Room. I mean, we really just can't have that.
Oh, here's how we beat it.
Okay.
We Rage Powder.
Okay, and I'm just going to Gigaton because we're out of time.
Yeah.
Oh, they Terra Fairy'd. I could have Gigaton to Miraidon. Oh well. We got Whimsicott.
We take those.
Yeah.
And they go for Electro Drift. We are cooking here. We can't use Gigaton Hammer. That's a problem. We kind of need that. But I think that... I mean, we're encored into Rage Powder, which is kind of good for us.
It is.
So, I think this is the turn, actually, to get Kyogre in. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, no, it is. So, we Rage Powder, swap to Kyogre.
Yeah.
And then Sinistcha will go down to the next Electro Drift. Oh my gosh. The fake out. And then we bring Tink back in.
Yeah.
We fake out the Iron Hands. Terra Grass.
And Water Spout is still slightly stronger than Origin Pulse, so...
Yeah.
We do that.
Oh yeah, we're Terra Dragon. Obviously, that's the whole idea.
You know, I didn't even question it when you said it.
Yeah.
We did take an Electro Drift. Just barely.
Jeez. That's a lot of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, we didn't get the thing off, but now we can Gigaton Hammer the Miraidon.
Yeah. We can just let Ogre go down here, I think.
Yeah, I think so. We make a trade here. Unless they switch, which they do. Oh. That did a lot of damage. And, I mean, Gigaton kind of did a lot of damage there.
Might be in some trouble here. Yeah, we'll probably lose to the Miraidon at this point.
Not great for us.
Well,
I think we do.
It was worth a shot.
I think we need to reset the Kyogre. I think we swap that into Salamence in this position.
Okay.
Just maybe get a feint on the Urshifu or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
we just need to... Oh, and the attack. That's actually... Forgot about Intimidate. That's actually not that bad. They go for what? Low kick? Oh, Drain Punch. So that's actually kind of ideal for us. Because we're faster than Adamant or Shifu. Naturally.
Mm-hmm.
So we might get the setup off. I think we Origin Pulse and Dragon Cheer.
Okay.
Maybe Tailwind. Maybe Tailwind actually is probably better.
I was even thinking maybe Hurricane into Urshifu, but no. Origin Pulse and... Yeah, I agree, Tailwind. Oh, yeah, we get the KOs.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna get it, Henry.
We didn't get to click the Dragon Cheer because they forfeited, but that was coming next, yeah.
That was coming next. We got that. That counts for sure.
It does.
Man, that was looking so doomed for us. And we pulled it back.
That worked out very nicely.
Man.
All right,
that was awesome.
That was fun. I think we probably should call it here, right?
Yeah.
That was fun.
But hey, we got at least a game with each team, and we got the setups off. I think for almost everything we were trying.
We brought some heat, and it worked out.
Absolutely. Well, I'm really glad you had me on.
Yeah, glad to have you here.
I think I'm happy with what we did this season. I think our draft was really good. I think we could have played better. I think both myself and I think that's just what it came down to. We just needed to do a little better. The team was there.
Yeah. But it was a fun season for sure, and this was a good
absolutely.
send-off.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thanks for joining. Both the team for the season and this session right now. And,
I appreciate you having me on.
And see you in Season 8.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Excellent.